In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to literally draw anything you want to draw using shapes. So if you're interested in learning, do well to stick around. Hi guys, this is Dayo. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please give it a thumbs up and give make sure you subscribe to this channel. Today we're going to be seeing how we can break down the apple, the banana, and the bird into different big shapes, different cylindrical and square shapes. So you can just choose whichever shape you think it's easy for you to replicate. Then make sure you separate the reference into two. Make sure the ones you draw the laying of the shapes and um, the shapes and the form are by the left hand side. Then the main reference should be at the center. Then the sketch that you're going to be replicating should be by the right hand side. So as you can see, I'm trying to like see how I can replicate the apple. So for now, I've already laid down my laying I've laid down my square, will I say square shape, or is it rectangular? I think it's like rectangular. So the rectangular shape is just to give me that guide, just for a guideline, just to guide me through the proportion and the placement of the apple. So you can just start off very roughly. You mustn't make it to look perfect. You can just start off very loose, and um when you gradually you've gradually laid down the foundation of the sketch, then you can start building it up. So as you can see, um I'm just roughly laying down those shapes that I've already created by the side. This is just one of the best, one of the easiest way to learn how to draw any literally anything you want to draw. So yeah, you're just going to break them into different cylindrical, square, and whatever shape you think it's more easier for you to replicate. So as you can see, make sure when you're doing that, make sure the laying and the guidelines you've laid down are on a different layer. I've done an in-depth tutorial on how to draw faces and how to draw uh, um, nose and how to draw mouth and eye, so the lip and eye. So you can go check it out. And also make sure you keep in mind the negative space and also the positive space. The negative space is that which is labeled in the blue color, while the positive space is that which is labeled in the green color. The positive space is the area in which the item is found, while the negative space is the other area or space in which the item is not found, which it's mostly called the background. So yeah, the negative space are mostly the background, while the positive space are the area in which the subject or the object is found. So yeah, make sure you keep in mind the placement of the object and also the negative and the positive space while you draw. So and also keep in mind that if you're having difficulty in replicating, make sure you give yourself time and consistent practice. With consistent practice, you can eventually get there. So yeah, this is not like a one time stuff. You need to be consistent and also practice before you can get to achieve what I'm showing you on this tutorial. So yeah, um and also the easiest way you can replicate this, aside from drawing it from scratch, you can also copy the already laid down or traced um, shape in which you've already laid down on your reference by the left hand side. You can just literally copy it and shift it to the right hand side to and reduce opacity, so that it will serve as as a grid or guide for you to sketch. So but if you want to see the if you want to have a uh, if you want to like see progress, um fast progress on your artworks, you need to try to replicate those shapes and visualize those shapes to the extent that you can easily replicate them. So yeah, it needs practice. You can't just get it um once and for all. You need to build your visual library, and also to build your observation skills. So we are done with the rough sketch of this particular example. So we are going to be diving into the another second example, so which is the fish, the blender, and the lion. So the fish can be broken down, it can be broken down into the square, the rectangle, the square, and whatever, um the rectangle, the square, the triangle also, whichever shape you think it's more convenient for you to use. You can also use the cylindrical shapes for the blender, and also the cycle. As you can clearly see, I am trying to lay down some basic shapes. I'm trying to lay down some basic shapes in which it will guide you through the laying and through the sketch as well. So you have to just lay down those big shapes, so that it can guide you at first. And make sure you start off loose, very loose with your sketch before you start refining. So don't just dive into sketching. You have to just start with those shapes and also start with a rough and a loose sketch before you refine your sketch. So yeah, I'm done laying down those shapes by the right hand side. So now I'm trying to like start off with some rough sketches. Just start off loose. Make sure you're drawing it very loose. Don't try to give it details. If not, you're eventually not gonna get it. So yeah, you just need to start off very and loose and rough. Then when you've gotten the right proportion and the right placement of the object, then you can easily refine the already already laid down sketch. So yeah, um if you're still having difficulty with this, you can chat me up on my Instagram. um I use the same name on all my platforms. You can chat me up on Instagram. You can chat me up on Twitter. You can chat me up on Facebook as well. So yeah, I'm going to be to help you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to guide you through the sketching process. So yeah, and also there's a free sheet in which I've created for you to follow along with this tutorial. I've created a free sheet for this particular references in which you can follow along. The link to download the sheet, the free practice sheet, is in the description box. So you can go download it and check it out. Um, Now we are trying to like lay down some rough sketches on the um already the on the big shapes in which we've laid down for the lion. So we are just trying to like start off very loose, not giving it much detail, because this is the easiest way for you to draw. When you keep focusing your mind on little details, it's going to be hard for you to replicate or to draw what you actually want to draw. So it's it's one step at a time. So you just have to like take the first step before you take the other. Don't just take two steps at a time. So yeah, you just need to start off very loose, then you refine it. Thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful, you please don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye.